Hello student, today I am giving my lecture on paper number 13 Functional Analysis 2 Unit 1 topic Spectral Theorem statement. Let T be an arbitrary operator on a finite dimensional Hilbert space S. Let lambda 1, lambda 2 up to lambda m be eigenvalues of T. Let M1, M2 up to Mn be eigenspaces corresponding to lambda 1, lambda 2 and up to lambda m respectively. Let P1, P2 up to Pm be projection on M1, M2 up to Mm respectively. Then the following statements are equivalent. We have given lambda 1, lambda 2 up to lambda m eigenvalue and corresponding eigenspaces m1, m2 up to mm and projection on eigenspaces p1, p2 up to pm. Then the following statements are equivalent. First statement: the MIs are pairwise orthogonal and span Hilbert space. MI set of all eigenspaces are pairwise orthogonal and span Hilbert space. Second statement: the PIs are pairwise orthogonal and I is equal to summation I is equal to 1 to m pi and T is equal to summation I is equal to 1 to m lambda I pi, and the last statement T is normal. First we prove 1 implies 2. We have given MIs are pairwise orthogonal and span Hilbert space. Then we have to prove PIs are pairwise orthogonal and I is equal to this and T is equal to this. So let MIs are pairwise orthogonal. So PIs are pairwise orthogonal because P1, P2 up to Pm are projection on eigenspaces M1, M2 up to Mn respectively. And also MIs span Hilbert space. So for every x belongs to Hilbert space, we have x is equal to x1 plus x2 plus up to xm and pi into x is equal to xi. So I into x is equal to x. We have the value x is equal to x1 plus x2 up to xm and xi is equal to pi into x. So x1 is equal to p1x plus p2x plus up to pmx. So is equal to p1 plus p2 up to pm and x is common out. So Ix is equal to P1 plus P2 up to Pm into X. So I is equal to P1 plus P2 up to Pm is equal to summation I is equal to 1 to M Pi. Now T is an arbitrary operator on a finite dimensional Hilbert space. So Txi is equal to lambda I xi and the value of x is equal to x1 plus x2 up to xn. So Tx is equal to T into the value of x, x1 plus x2 up to xm. So T is linear. So T of x1 plus T of x2 plus up to T of xm. But T of x1 is equal to lambda 1 x1. T of x2 is equal to lambda 2 x2 plus up to lambda m x m. But x1 is equal to p1 into x, x2 is equal to p2 x, and xm is equal to pmx. So here lambda 1 p1 plus lambda 2 p2 plus up to lambda m pm into x. This is t of x. So t is equal to lambda 1 p1 plus lambda 2 p2 plus up to lambda m pm. So that is t is equal to summation I is equal to 1 to m lambda by pi. Hence 1 implies 2. Now third, second implies 2. So let t is equal to given I is equal to 1 to m lambda I pi. That is t is equal to lambda 1 p1 plus lambda 2 p2 plus up to lambda m pm. So t star is equal to lambda 1 p1 plus lambda 2 p2 plus up to lambda m pm star. So lambda 1 p1 star is equal to lambda 1 conjugate p1 plus lambda 2 conjugate p2 plus up to lambda m conjugate pm, because pi star is equal to pi where I is equal to 1 to m. Now t into t star is equal to, put the value of t and put the value of t star. So now multiplying this we get lambda 1 mod lambda 1 square into p1 plus mod lambda 2 square p2 plus up to lambda mod lambda m square pm, because pi's are orthogonal. So uh, pi into pj is equal to 0 where I is not equal to j. Similarly, t star t is equal to mod lambda 1 square p1 plus lambda 2 square p2 plus up to mod lambda m square pm. So t into t star is equal to t star into t. So t is normal, hence the complete the proof. Now we prove 3 implies 1. Let t is normal, so let lambda 1, lambda 2 up to lambda m be distinct eigenvalues of t, and let eigenspaces mi is equal to x belongs to Hilbert space such that Tx is equal to lambda I x where I is equal to 1 to m. Let xi belongs to mi and xj belongs to mj where I not equal to j. For xi belongs to mi, Txi is equal to lambda I xi. For xj belongs to mj, Txj is equal to lambda j xj. Now lambda I into inner product xi xj is equal to first inner product of first component સાથે lambda I ને multiply કરીએ તો lambda I xi with xj, but lambda I xi is equal to t of xi in inner product t of xi with xj, અને t ને સેકન્ડ કમ્પોનન્ટ સાથે લઈ જાય તો t star xj is equal to lambda j conjugate xj. હવે lambda j conjugate ને બહાર લઈ લઈએ તો lambda j into inner product xi with xj. So lambda I xi inner product xi with xj is equal to lambda j inner product xi with xj. Lambda j inner product xi with xj આ બાજુ લઈ તો minus, so lambda I minus lambda j into inner product xi with xj is equal to 0. Here the eigen values are distinct, so x lambda I is not equal to lambda j, so this is not equal to 0, so this equal to 0. So inner product xi with xj is equal to 0. So xi is orthogonal to xj. So all eigenspaces m1, m2 up to mm are pairwise orthogonal. that is mi's are pairwise orthogonal. Let xi belongs to mi, then p of xi is equal to lambda I xi belongs to mi. So T of mi is subset of mi. So mi is invariant under T. Now T star of xi is equal to lambda I conjugate into xi belongs to mi. So T star of mi is subset of mi. So mi is invariant under T star. So mi is invariant under T and T star both. So mi reduces an operator T. Now we prove T is normal, then mi's are pairwise orthogonal. So m is equal to m1 plus m2 up to mm is a closed linear subspace of Hilbert space. If P1, P2 up to Pm are are projection on M1, M2 up to mm respectively, then P is equal to P1 plus P2 up to Pm is a projection on M. We know that if P is the projection on a closed linear subspace M of Hilbert space, then M is invariant under T if and only if Tp is equal to Pt. Since Mi reduces T, we have Tpi is equal to Pi into T because Mi is invariant under T. So Tp is equal to T into the value of P, P1 plus P2 up to Pm. So T is linear, so P of P1 plus Tp2 plus up to Tpm. But Tpi, this is Tpi is equal to Pi into T. So Tp1 is equal to P1 into T plus P2 into T plus up to Pm into T. Now common out T, P1 plus P2 up to Pm into T. This is equal to P. So Tp is equal to P into T. So both are equal. So M is invariant under T. Similarly, we can prove that M is invariant under T star. So M is invariant under T and T star both. So M reduces to T. So M orthogonal is invariant under T. If M orthogonal is not equal to 0, then since all the eigenvectors of T are contained in M, the restriction of T to M orthogonal is an operator on a non-trivial finite dimensional Hilbert space M orthogonal which has no eigenvectors and hence no corresponding eigen values. This is impossible. So this is not true. So we must have a M orthogonal is equal to 0. So M is equal to Hilbert space. So Mi is span S. Hence from A B proves 3 implies 1. Hence the complete the proof. Now here we see the theorem statement, Weierstrass approximation theorem. Statement: let f be a continuous real function defined on closed interval a to b. Let epsilon greater than 0 be given. Then there exists a polynomial p with the real coefficient such that mod f of x minus Q of x is less than epsilon for every x belongs to closed interval a to b. Now, the next theorem, the real Stone-Weierstrass theorem, we see only statement: let X be a compact Hausdorff space, let A be a closed subalgebra of script C of X R, which separates points of X and contains non-zero constant function, then A is equal to script C of X R. And the next theorem, complex Stone-Weierstrass theorem. In this theorem, X be a compact Hausdorff space, A be a closed subalgebra of script C of X, and real Stone-Weierstrass theorem માં script C of X R આવશે અને complex Stone-Weierstrass theorem માં script C of X with C આવશે. Complex number. Here real number, this is complex number. And which separates points of X and contains non-zero constant function and contains a conjugate of its function and A equal to script C of X with complex number. Thank you.